Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome to my video. Okay, so today we are going to talk about the P0420 code, and we are going to analyze the meaning, what causes it, the symptoms, and we're going to try to fix it. All right, so basically that code is stored in the car's engine control module, the ECM, and it comes up when the computer recognizes that there's a problem with the catalytic converter's efficiency, which pretty much means that there's something in your car's emission system that has either failed or probably needs to be replaced. So this essentially not only poses an issue with the environment, but it can also kind of put you at risk of running into mechanical problems, if you drive it long enough with this issue. So basically, P0420 is the exact definition for it is a catalyst system efficiency below threshold bank 1. And if you guys have an OBD2 scanner and you guys look that up, that's what's going to come up. So basically, this code indicates that the catalytic converter, the efficiency of the catalytic converter is below the threshold, and that could either be caused by a faulty catalytic converter or a false alarm from any of the sensors. The ECM, the car's computer, essentially monitors two O2 sensors. There's one in the front and there's one in the rear of the catalytic converter, and they pretty much measure efficiency. If the efficiency of the catalytic converter is low, the P0420 code will be triggered. They say that in a lot of cases that the P0420 code is caused by a bad catalytic converter, but to be honest, there are a lot of things that could cause that code, and replacing a catalytic converter is very, very expensive. So a lot of people will try to figure out if there is an ulterior issue outside of the catalytic converter. So basically, here's the symptoms of it. The most common symptoms is pretty much a check engine light. Obviously, if there's an issue with the cat, you're gonna get that check engine light. In rare cases, you might get misfires, higher fuel consumption, or maybe an egg like a spoiled egg like smell coming from the exhaust. But in a lot of cases, the only symptoms that you'll probably get is a check engine light. So basically, if you guys get this code, you guys want to know how serious it is. So basically, the P0420 code, in most cases, it's not going to create any kind of issues right off the bat. All right, the only thing that could happen is that the catalytic converter is so damaged that the catalytic converter parts come loose, and it blocks the exhaust pipe. But that's like very, very, very unlikely to happen. But for the most part, the P0420 code, it makes your car's emission bad for the environment, because what the catalytic converter does, it burns up all the negative gases that's coming from your engine. And if the catalytic converter has issues, then obviously a lot of the pollution that's coming from your engine won't be burnt up, and it'll go into the atmosphere, etc., etc. But here are the causes of the P0420 code. One of the causes, and a bad faulty catalytic converter could cause this issue, but there are so many other issues that could cause this. It could be caused by a bad O2 sensor. It could be caused by an exhaust leak. It could be caused by an intake leak, or there might be some issue with the catalytic converter itself. But there are here's the rundown. All right, here's the rundown of most of the possible things that could cause this issue. Okay, basically any of these things could actually cause this issue, and the code itself is a generic code. So sometimes you get that code with another code. You get the P0420 code with maybe a code for a specific issue of a sensor, or misfire, etc. But here's the rundown of all the things that could actually cause it. A damaged catalytic converter, a catalytic converter that's not genuine, though that's kind of rare. Damaged upstream sensor, damaged downstream O2 sensor, an exhaust leak, an intake leak, rich lean mixture, rich lean gas mixture that could damage the catalytic converter, misfires, or a faulty engine control unit. But we're gonna go to a list of things that could actually fix this issue, and that's why you guys are here, because you guys have this issue, and this code is very generic. All right, it's very generic. You'd have to do a lot of things for the most part to figure out what's causing this code. All right, so basically here's a rundown of all the things you could do to try to fix this issue. You could clean the catalytic converter. You could do that with CataClean, or a bunch of things that you guys could buy from AutoZone, Walmart's automotive section, that you could put in the fuel system to actually clean the catalytic converter. You could replace the catalytic converter. However, that probably should be your last resort, since it's very expensive. For the most part, you would probably spend from like $1,000 to $2,000 to change out the catalytic converter. You could replace an original to replace two original catalytic converter if you have a non-OEM catalytic converter that was installed previously. Rare instance. You can replace the front O2 sensor, replace the rear O2 sensor. You could do those two things if you guys actually get a code specifically for those sensors. Those sensors actually are connected to your car's computer. So if those are the two things that are tripping up your P0420 code, there's a good chance that those codes will come up for the sensors also. Repair faulty wirings, very rare. I mean, you might get a short, but that's a very, very rare occurrence where the wires actually short out and cause that. Fix oil burns, fix misfires. You could fix misfires, fix lean, rich fuel mixture. But to be honest with you, a lot of times this issue is actually caused by a vacuum leak, and a vacuum leak will definitely trigger this P0420 code. So basically, the code itself is a generic code. B, it's not the easiest thing to diagnose. All right, However, what you want to look for is if you guys get a misfire, or if you guys get a situation where there's a check engine light, definitely plug in your OBD2 scanner and see if there's another code outside of the P0420 code. Anyway, hope this video has helped you guys out with your P0420 code situation. If you guys have any comments or questions, definitely leave a comment or question in the comment section. Please subscribe, please give me a thumbs up and all that good stuff. All right, guys, take care.